Speaking of comments, I did get asked the other day, yesterday I think, I got asked what build I'm using for my Gorgon. So I think I could show it right now and just edit and make a video from this. For anybody interested in chat as well, if you guys are interested, this is what I'm currently using on my Gorgon build. It's probably not the best, but it's a work in progress. So I have the Hoplite Helm here with Enchanted, Refreshing, and Health. Mainly you just need Enchanted Word, really. It's kind of what you want. I'm also have the Hoplite Gauntlet, same thing, Enchanted Word, Health, and a bit of Fire Harnessing is just how I dropped it. I didn't really change it. I use these two heavy with the Featherweight, which allows you to still be in a light equip load. That way you just deal more damage and you are really easy to dodge. Hoplite, same thing, just have Leeching Flurry because I use the Rapier. Pair of pants are just random pants that I dropped from the well. They don't really do anything other than just giving a couple of refreshing and elemental version. They're not that great. And the boots, I'm not sure about these boots yet. I have still not fully on this hasted vigor, but so far it worked well. I don't know, it's just 725. I'll have to look for something else. I do want to replace these eventually with the boots from the Sandworm, but whenever we get around to do that one. But yeah, that's pretty much my build here. And for jewelry, I use a random dropped amulet from the well for nature. And I also have this one I just crafted, which is, let me move to the other side. For the first boss, for strike protection. Again, not the best, but you know, it just does its job. You want to have this on the first boss, and then people use slash protection on the second boss. Something like this would work really well. But I use this nature. Overall, the second and third boss I use nature protection. That also helps a lot. And then for my earrings, I just use the Endless Thirst upgraded. Just normal stuff. And for weapons, this is the most important thing. I think everybody should run this for your weapons. This item is just so OP in PvE. It's insane. You have also two builds with it. You can do what I do with completely full bleed rapier, where you go for consuming the stacks that you build with the full left side, and you just use the flourish and finish with the massive damage. Or you can just go with the evade rapier, where you here you go with the evade rapier, where you just spam evade, flurry, evade, flurry, evade, flurry, and so on cooldown. And for that, for me, I use Keenly Empowered because it's a really good, easy way to get empowered, extra damage on crit. For the evade rapier, I would suggest you get Disdained Infliction, this perk. It's really good. And for your weapon, here is where I like to mix and match a little bit. I use a bow. I use the bow. Sorry, a bow with fire, flame attunement, and the moon tech, where I have only 2 abilities. I just throw the smoke grenade and then I just spam this on cooldown, non-stop. That's for the bow. I use the spear sometimes whenever I just want to go full melee. And people insecure, of course. I also use the musket. The musket is not the best for this build. This musket. Because this is a PvP musket with void. I do want to get another musket like this one with fire damage. Where I'll have fire attunement here and a fire rune glass. And that will allow me to deal fire damage. That'll be way better in PvE. But this one works. As you saw in that video that I posted earlier, this one is fine too. I also use the fire staff, same thing as the hoplite. Just empiring fireball. Nothing too crazy here, just the fire staff. I mean, it's a really good fire staff, but yeah. It's literally your preference here. Mainly I use the finisher and I use the range weapons at the first boss. If I don't really want to deal with dodging and all that, I just sit on top of the pillars and I use range attacks. And then I spam the rapier as much as I can. And that's pretty much it. Now, for people that don't have this, because, you know, obviously you're going to have to do the raid to get the hoplite gear, naturally. What you want to do, what I did before, I went into the glacial, and that's kind of really good because we have glacial this week. And I got myself the Frigid Dawn set. This is literally the first helmet that I dropped. I still have it. I still have not upgraded. I haven't changed anything to it. This is how I dropped it. This is how I've been using it. And since I got the hoplite, I just moved it to my tank set here. To my snake set, actually. No, it's here too. And then the gauntlet as well. So you use the gauntlet and the helmet alongside featherweight. That way, too heavy. With featherweight, you're in light, but you have a lot of protection. You can see down here. And then for the other two, you just go like I did to the well, get something from there, or, you know, whatever items you have. As long as you have enchanted word, elemental aversion, or something of that sort, like hasted vigor works, but I think that's only on the hoplite. Or even physical aversion, that also works. You'll be fine to get in there and just get yourself the hoplite gear, or even the Gorgon. Maybe you get something good dropped. I don't know. I don't think I got any. I don't think I got any yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the build. It's just simple. It's not the most optimized. I do want to get what's the item called? The cooldown item. The nimble coat that will allow me to spam even more abilities. But until I get that, I'll just get this, which is tankier and safe. So yeah, that's the build.